with everything going on, the price of a pint, already at £8.50, I can only imagine going higher and higher. So the government has announced a rates package, which means that most pubs on the high street, who knows, they're trying a U-turn on it, but it means that, as you can see here, the average pub will pay £13,000 more in business rates over 3 years, where 76% for pubs and 115% for hotels. For people who own pubs in London, for example, like Tom Kerridge, he's talking about how his rates are going up 100%, so double, even more, over the next 3-year period, even for small pubs that he owns within London. Now, this of course changes to so many things, which we're not going to go into, but the fact is, in an industry for pubs where people are drinking less, where the cost of food is going up, the cost of gas, the cost of electric has gone through the roof, your own government making you pay more is like the nail in the coffin. I cannot see, for a country which really supports the notion of going out to the pub and having a Sunday roast in the pub on a Sunday, how you can do this at the same time. And the thing is it creates a divide. It creates a divide between the customer and the business and the owner operator. So for example, for a lot of people who are accustomed to paying £4.95 for a pint, £3.95 for a pint, going into an independent pub and seeing that it costs £6.95, £7.95 over the span of the last 7 years, that hits their head. That makes them think that this is ridiculous. The pubs are taking them for a ride, they're trying to squeeze as much money as they can. But the truth is, on the other hand, you have that pub owner, often of which pub owners, they live above their pub, they operate it, they live in that business themselves. They've got all these cost pressures, and then the tax man comes along and increases their business rates. Bearing in mind, you might think, for example, when you own council tax, it pays for everything within your council tax, like your bin collection, all of that thing, like running the road. These pubs, they have to pay for their own bills. Like, for example, I show you, this is Paro's latest bin bill, £1,300.82 for bin bags. You have to pay that on top of your business rates, and it's the same for these pubs as well. So when I say that, yes, your pint is going to get more expensive, it's either that or the pub closes down. And unfortunately, being within the industry itself, the last thing I'd want to see is this happen. So you need to see the Labour Party, who's of course in the government in this case, do help the pub sector. But more importantly, this is a wider cancer across the catering sector themselves, rising food costs. Right, I've banged on it about 1 million times, rising electricity. Doing stuff like this, it's so asinine.